What's going on, everybody? It's Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we are watching some more Civ 6 AI battles. And yeah, you guys want to see something funny? Recommended settlement location. Apparently the AI wants us to colonize Atlantis. And then what's funny is there's another one over here. Like, what? What? I don't mean to knock the, the game, but what? Anyways, let's go ahead and start the automation. So currently England's in first place. Norway is working on a couple wonders, and we'll see if they're able to knock them out. We pretty much have a two-legged race right now between England and Norway for the score victory. We do potentially have a culture victory coming from France, but not entirely sure. So I have to say, at turn 338, we have a pretty balanced game here, and I'm excited for this because this is one of the first times I've ever actually seen a really balanced game. Why did the autoplay stop? I don't know. I hit it once and then it started and then it decided to just randomly stop. So that's a little weird. So what would be, so if England actually takes over Berlin and then Hamburg, this could be bad. Although they don't have too many strong troops. They do have infantry army here though. So that's going to do a lot of work. And that should have no problem with Berlin, especially since it has medieval walls. Ancient walls, and they have a bombard corps there as well. So most likely Berlin will fall the leads. I don't think they can stop it. They got a free spearman. The Knight Corps is a little damaged, but he got HP. I don't know why the infantry is going over here, maybe to fight off the spearmen. Man, sometimes the AI just makes funny decisions, but sure. Okay, so the spearmen ended up suiciding into the Scottish cavalry. The question is now, I was gonna wonder if maybe England was gonna have their troops out of position and maybe Scotland could ninja the city. Not that it would really do much because it would probably just flip right away. But hey, at least England would take over a slightly smaller city. This is also gonna be getting a lot of pressure from England too, so yeah. I actually really think that if they wouldn't have taken it, it probably would have eventually flipped to an English city. That's my thinking at least, but who knows? So Rome is still rolling around with some pretty ancient units at this point in the game. I'm kind of surprised. France down here, did they start working on another wonder? They did. Yeah, because they're working on Broadway. So then they ended up building a holy site. Really? No, it's a chateau. Oh, that's their unique building. I don't actually think I know what the chateau does. Hold up. I want to see what the chateau does. I don't think... There's so many units in the game, and I've not played as everyone, so there's just a lot of things that I don't know. So it gets +2 culture, +1 appeal, +2 culture if next to a wonder, +1 gold if next to a luxury resource. Okay. So next to a wonder or luxury resource? Shut up. Shut up! I don't care about you. So it is not next to a wonder, nor is it next to a luxury resource. So it's not the best chateau. Still, that's going to help them with culture. And it looks like they just tore down another tile here. So they're trying to build something here. They do have a chateau there that's next to quite a few wonders, so that's interesting. The other thing I wanted to look at is the Highlander, because every time I load in the game, I hear Sean Bean talking about the Highlander. So it replaces the Ranger, so it's a scout upgrade. It gets +5 combat bonus when fighting in hill or forest terrain. So sure, it is actually 50 melee and 65 range, which is pretty ridiculous. So what is it's an industrial era unit. So 65, what's the infantry? 70, so it's slightly weaker than the infantry, but it has a heck of a lot more movement, and if it's fighting in hills, then it's equal to the infantry. Okay. Just kind of wondering what was going, what it was. So they ended up finishing the Hermitage over here in Norway. Okay. Do we see any other wonders that potentially have gone down since then? I don't think so. Oh, I wanted to see what was the other one France was building. They have to be building a wonder here. I would think so. I also feel like they're gonna get Broadway. Yeah, I don't think anyone else has even started Broadway. What? Nope. England might jack it again. Dang, poor France, man. They're getting their wonders jacked. Yeah, I feel like England's further along on it. Man, poor France. I also think France started it before England too, so That's a little unfortunate. So this is probably good for England, because remember, England's about to take, I'm assuming, Hamburg here in a little bit. And they're going to start getting to the point. They might be starting to snowball, actually, I should say. But here's the thing. I would love to see a Norway-England battle. Norway's rolling around. They have drones. My gosh. They have freaking drones, dude. How do they have drones and not planes? Can we talk about that? Yeah, seriously, how don't you have planes but you have drones? Would that not be a requirement? I guess I never saw where drones are located. Yo, where are the drones located? Hello. So there's the flight. And then that's bomber fighter. So they have computers. They have the drones over here. They have that, but somehow they don't have any airports or planes. I suppose you could skip flight, actually. Yeah. Yeah, you could go steam power to electricity to computers and grab the drones. Adds +1 range and +5 bombard strength to adjacent range C-class units. Huh. I've not actually gotten this far since Rise and Fall came out, so we hadn't really seen any of them. So we got Spec Ops over here. So if they're up here, then where are... There's the moon landing. Manhattan Project nuclear device. There it is. Rocketry, missile silo. So we don't know. I don't think they have this tier yet because we hadn't seen any AT crew. So since we hadn't seen any AT crew, I'm assuming then they hadn't grabbed... they don't have rocketry yet. Which is probably why we hadn't seen any missile silos. They have quite a few tanks, though. Quite a few tanks. And they could definitely do some conquering if they wanted. Like, Rome is rolling around with crossbowmen and catapults. I would almost just want to declare war if I was Norway at this point. Just to start rolling over everyone else in ancient eras, or with these ancient units. England would be a little more difficult because they have infantry and they have some infantry armies. But, I mean, it's not even that scary. And most of their army's over in Ireland right now. Where's Norway's army, by the way? I have a little bit over here. So they are going for Hamburg. It doesn't look like Norway's trying to jack it from them. So most likely Hamburg will fall to England. So England is going to have the largest empire, I guess. Probably with at least size. I think they probably have the most cities at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This would be number 11 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. No, Norway still has more cities. Oh, there's another one up there. 12 to 12. So they'd be equal in cities. Norway has a destroyer now, too. Jeez. Yeah, they rushed out a destroyer as well. Interesting. They have a couple drones. Germany is trying to build... What wonder is this? The Casa de Construcción? I thought we already saw that one going down. Wasn't Scotland trying to build that one? I could have sworn Scotland or Norway was trying to build that one. What happened? I have no idea. Where did that one go? Oh, they're being the Venetian Arsenal. No, that's the Opera House. Never mind. Okay, so Scotland's going for the Sydney Opera House. I wonder if we're going to potentially see... Nope, we're not going to see them take it. They are still building Broadway. But my gosh, that's like 3 turns from being done. Also, is that an alien? That looks like an alien on top. Is that an XCOM reference, perhaps? Yeah, I think that might be an XCOM reference. Even that one kind of looks like an XCOM poster, so interesting. Anyone else building the Sydney Opera House? I don't know. I kind of feel like we're on Wonder Watch right now. That's all we're doing is we're like seeing who's building what wonders. It's partly because once you get to a certain point in the game, the AI just doesn't really declare war on each other, which is kind of depressing. Like, I would love to see Norway just go to war with someone and just fight them with their tanks and, you know, watch the rest of the world try taking them on. But alas, I don't think we're going to see that. England still has more settlers, which, like, really? I don't know. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. I feel like they have caught up a little bit when it comes to the wonder. But I still feel like England is slightly ahead. Still not... Rome finished a wonder. Who is Rome building? What was Rome building? Who is Rome? The Casa. Yeah, okay, there it was. I knew we saw it somewhere else. Okay. And they actually have an airport, but remember, Rome does love building airplanes, so they actually are the first one to build the airport, I think, because I don't see any other airport up right now. That's going to help them in case they have to deal with tanks. Maybe a little. Probably not as much. Oh, no. Norway does have an airport, but over here in Ireland for some reason. Hamburg did fall to England, which, you know, was going to happen eventually, so. Poor Germany, man. Poor Germany. France finished a wonder and England finished a wonder. So France finished Broadway. So they did end up beating England, who is now trying to build the Casa, which is weird because I thought we just saw the Casa. Oh, no, this is... Yeah. Oh, it's under construction. So then what did Rome finish? Also, what did England finish? What wonder did they finish? That's the neighborhood, right? Yeah, that's the neighborhood. They built... Okay, they built the Ruhr Valley. Okay, so then what wonder did Rome finish then? Oxford, gotcha. And Germany got the Casa de Construction. Where did they end up building that one? Geez, so many wonder, right here. So many wonder stealing right now. Interesting. So Rome declared war on Germany. You beat us to the wonder. We're declaring war on you. Unfortunately, I guess they do have some troops. Oh, they put Anium right there. So they actually do share a border now. And the funny thing is Germany has no units. The other funny thing is Rome's rolling around with legions still at this point. So I don't really see Rome being able to win. Yeah. Let's put a pause in and let's take a look at the score. France, are you working on any other wonders at this point? Not that I can see. It looks like they might be going and grabbing this uranium though pretty quick, which I would love to see. Absolutely would love to see. Okay. So we're working on computers. Interesting. So we kind of skipped the whole plane route too, I think. Let's pull this up here. Overall, score. Harold is actually in first place now by 3. Oh man, this is interesting. This is really close right now. So empire size 384 versus 376. So Norway still has a larger empire. I'm wondering why. Even after all the cities that England took. I think when these cities grow, especially Leeds, they have a lot of room to grow over here. And I think that might actually give them equal, if not more. It's probably because of all their cities up here to the north. Yeah, and I'm a little disappointed with Scotland, because Scotland could have grabbed most of these. Really, all Scotland had to do was throw a city down over here, and they could have boxed in Norway a long time ago. Well, I mean, I guess unless they went to the ocean tiles. So sure. Then where's Trajan? Trajan's falling really far behind. So right now it's a two-headed race between Harold and Victoria. The counter of that is France with the tourist victory. And they are almost to 50%. They're about, what, 35%, 40% right now. So potentially. They are making 133 culture per turn, which is pretty high. As for science, we are at 55 versus 47 and 193, and they're almost doubling up Germany in science, which is kind of funny, actually. Germany's number 2 in science. Really? I think Germany was one of the few that didn't go religion, though, right? And so that would make sense then. Let's see, France, England, Rome. Yeah, so they didn't go with religion, so that's probably partly why they went heavier into science. Yeah, because Norway and Germany both didn't get it. Yeah, that's why they're 1 and 2. That makes sense. Okay. 157 per turn versus 193. And actually, no. Victoria is actually getting more science per turn than Germany. But somehow Germany has more techs. Okay, sure. Ages. Currently, Norway is in a dark age. Okay. Where everyone else, oh, Scotland's in a dark age too. Everyone else is in a normal age. Why is everyone in dark ages? Oh yeah, because we're still waiting for the freaking patch to come out to, you know, fix all that wonderful stuff. We don't have a lot of great works, which is kind of disappointing.
The human race is a...
Nah, I was hoping... I wanted to see everyone's great works. And then, science-wise, we have Harold and Trajan up here in the Atomic Age. Which is the last age, right? So, question. What happens when you're in the Atomic Age? There's still another turn. Or there's still another era, apparently. Okay. Maybe it's the future era, I guess? And what happens? You just, like, permanently get stuck in a Dark Age then at that point? I don't know. So we have 127 turns left. So science victory is definitely on the table still. But, I mean, obviously Norway would be the one that would actually grab that. This is, man. That Hermitage looks so freaking pretty. I like it. Oh, they're actually building, this is the, yeah, Cristo Redentor. Okay. And yeah, I don't think France is building that, so they should probably be able to grab that. They, yeah, France doesn't really have the, because I think you have to build on a hill. So France really can't build it anywhere. Also, too, oh, no, they're going for the Sydney Opera House, but I think they're too late, because I think Scotland's going to be able to grab that. Unless, nah, yeah, Scotland's going to be able to grab that, unless they don't really have great production over here. Golf course, those golf courses look really cool. Yeah, I still think Scotland should be able to grab it. What do you think Marcel, what do you think your production is down here? Probably not a lot, because you have so many cities in close quarters, and you really don't have anything that's going to give you a boost to production. The question is, we might want to see England. I could see jacking it. I don't know about Rome. They could potentially jack it, but it doesn't look like it. Huh, those forts look really cool in the modern era. So we do have some Norway planes going up. Finally, it's about time. I don't see any rocket sites, though, as of yet. Yeah, I don't see any rocket sites quite yet. I'm trying to really keep an eye out for any other opera houses going up, but it doesn't look like it. Other thing, keep in mind, Norway is currently going for oil, it appears. So, Norway is grabbing oil units at this point, which makes sense because they have tanks. So, yeah, duh. Anything else, though, of significance? I don't think so. How did the Roman invasion army go? Not well. Not well, and there's your piece. So, yeah, we kind of called that one. So we didn't really expect that one to happen. I kind of wish... I don't know. I wish the cities... It's a lot of work, and I understand why. But, you know, your cities almost look like carbon copied. Even, like, once you get to the modern era, almost every city looks the same. You know, all the buildings are somewhat pretty similar. It'd be nice. Like, I love early game how unique all the cities look. The funny thing is... okay, true. We are all in English, so... Yeah, European. We all do have the European cities. So I imagine if we had like China in here, their cities would look a little different. Still, I would love to see a little more variation in these cities, but obviously, you know, a little too late for that. I love the neighborhoods. Neighborhoods are so cute. They just look so cute. Definitely wouldn't want to necessarily live in one of them, which actually brings up a good question we usually talk about. What city would we want to have lived in? Out of all the cities in... on this map, where would we want? Probably somewhere in France, if I'm gonna be honest, because, you know, they got this nice English channel here protecting them from everyone else. London is not a terrible city either. Liverpool, 23 size, dude. That is ridiculous. A lot of flatlands, though. Not a lot to do, you know. Actually, one of the Jorvik up here actually is pretty intriguing as well. You got the airports, you know. And it's kind of cool because it's got all the mountains. Imagine it would be somewhere like Colorado, where you got like all the giant mountains right there. So then, Sydney Opera House is getting really, really close to being completed. How close are you and your Sydney Opera House? Yeah, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Was there any other wonders being done? I don't think so. Really, I'm kind of to the point where I'm hoping... Ooh, we got modern tanks popping out now for Norway. Modern armor. I'm hoping to see some rocket sites. I'm hoping to see some nukes. That's really what I want to see at this point. I would love to see the AI actually nuke someone else, but I don't know. Can the AI nuke people? I mean, probably Gandhi, but can anyone else nuke people? What's going on over here in Ireland? We still have pretty equal borders. These city-states are still holding true, too. I actually really didn't think those... yeah, I thought someone would declare war on the city-states at some point, but apparently not. Germany's holding on. They don't have a lot of room left, but they are holding on, at least, for the time being. France, no additional wonders being built. Oh, snap. Dude, the resort. That is a nice freaking resort, man. You got the Colossus right there. You got the water park right there. And you got the entertainment district right there. I would freaking go to that resort. Man, that would be a nice resort. However, the weather up there would suck, so maybe not. Now, if it was the south side of France, then heck yeah, let's go. Let's go. Why are you building forts at this point? They're also going for the Sydney Opera House, but I think it's a little too late. But seriously, why? Scotland finished a wonder, so they ended up getting the Opera House. Sorry, guys. Haddington's kind of an interesting city up here. It's like right on the coast, and yeah, it's kind of interesting. Wouldn't mind living there either. Another resort down here, which apparently is no longer being worked because the water just drained. That's another nice resort, though, because you have two really entertaining places to go with the Huey and then the, which one was this? The Kiwa? Yeah, okay. And then you got the water right there, but once again, weather. Yeah, weather's going to be complete trash. Okay, so we got a bunch of modern armor, and I'm anticipating that if we looked at military strength right now, Norway would be in the lead by a whole lot. I'm actually wondering, are they going to be declaring war potentially in Germany here? Because they are moving their armor down to Germany, right on their border. Atomic era ends in 4 turns. Okay. We're definitely going to be in a dark age. Yeah, we're going to be in a dark age again. So Victoria, ooh, snap. Victoria's pulling away. Yeah, their empire size is a lot larger now. But Hull is flipping. And it would flip to Scotland most likely. Yeah, because that's a lot of, sorry, Scotland, Norway. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting. How goes our culture victory? Culture is about halfway. But the funny thing is, Harold actually has more foreign tourists. But because Catherine has so many more wonders and stuff like that, and they have more local tourists, it actually means that Harold's in second place. As for overall victory, Norway is actually now leading culture victory according to this site. So we have 58 techs versus 49, so they are still pulling away when it comes to science. Domination, they're at 1400. Yeah, they're doubling up everyone else's army, and Rome's no longer in first. But we're still 1 of 6 across the board, so yeah, there's too many people went for religion in this game. So okay, so this is really interesting. Right now it appears that England might be trying to pull out a victory, which makes sense. We're on an English map, they should be winning. But I don't know, Norway is still within striking distance, and Norway is very dangerous right now. Their army is very, very dangerous looking. And Hull is going to flip, and that's going to become a Scottish or a Norway city eventually. I don't know if they have any troops up there, but I'd imagine it would just flip back. How's their loyalty over there? Loyalty over here is all okay, so it's just that one city up there. I don't think Norway has any of their cities flipping. No, yeah, they have enough size over here. And really, Scotland has some pretty crappy cities here. So, all right, well, we're going to wrap this episode up here. We're at turn 400, so there's probably 2, maybe 3 episodes left. Well, speaking of which, actually, this was a Norway city that flipped. Yeah, huh. And you're going to flip over to Scotland, which is good, because I don't think Scotland can take on a freaking helicopter. Unless Norway brings an army up here. Okay, well, there you go. That might also be why, too, England ended up taking the larger empire score. Maybe because that city flipped. I don't know. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed it, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game comment, and show your support. I'll see you guys next episode. Later.